You walk up to the window of your 30th floor skyrise apartment. As you gaze into the sunset on the horizon, you're filled with gratitude. Gratitude to be able to pay off all your debt, to give more to charity than you ever thought possible, to be recognized and rewarded as a high achiever in your field. That was the life that I found myself in. Sounds great, right? Except for one problem. I hated the man in the mirror. My overweight body made me cower in shame. My eyes told the story of utter loneliness. My life severely lacked meaningful purpose. On the outside, I was an Ivy League graduate going to work on Wall Street in New York, and a high-performing one at that. I had it all together. But on the inside, nobody knew how my self-critical mind savaged my confidence, my presence, and my joy. After years of failed diets and extreme exercise programs, a sinking feeling crept over me. Was this all there was for me? What if my time has run out? I hit rock bottom. But rock bottom is a beautiful place to be. Rock bottom is the point at which we are willing to try anything, to do whatever it takes, to see what we are made of. My rock bottom aligned beautifully with a visit with my sister. Since I had last seen her, she had lost 30 pounds, cleared up her skin, and reinvigorated her life. I had to have what she had. She told me about this raw food, plant-based diet of hers, eating only fresh fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. I thought it was crazy, but I did it. I committed to it. After all, what did I have to lose? 100 pounds later, I had inspired countless people to take life into their own hands and see what they were made of. I discovered that my next few years resided not on Wall Street, but in medical school, studying to become a naturopathic physician. When I flew out to Arizona for the next chapter of my life, I realized that nobody knew me. This was the chance to define who Dr. K of the future would be. How did he think? How did he eat? How did he move? How did he treat others? What were his habits, routines, mindsets, and beliefs? I defined this man and I lived into that vision every single day. I pushed myself outside of my comfort zone over and over and over. I released who I thought I should be and embraced who I truly was. I stopped living in circumstance and I started living in the wonder of the man that I could be. And in the process, the man who was too ashamed of himself to leave his apartment over the weekends, even for a minute, became the man with the confidence and the growth mentality to become magnetic to the perfect woman for him. Those countless years of loneliness and self-criticism were worth it. They were necessary for me to change, to become the man that Samantha would fall in love with and marry. We spend too much time focusing on things we cannot control, trying to become people who we think we're supposed to be. We pretend everything is okay by outworking and outachieving everyone else just to hide from ourselves. I'm here to say that is no way to live. Look, I stopped chasing joy. I make joy. I stopped resigning to circumstance. I live in wonder. I stopped making myself feel like a failure all the time, and I started living with purpose. The shy guy who put on a face to be a high achiever for the rest of the world, he should have never become the Dr. K that you see today. So my question to you, if you mastered your emotional health, what could you do? Who could you be? A lot of us walk around telling ourselves that we're fine. How are you today? Fine? Are you? To yourself, when nobody's watching, are you really fine? I know you have goals and aspirations, things that you want to do in this world. Maybe you've convinced yourself that you've got to work on yourself first. Maybe you've convinced yourself that the time will come. Maybe you've convinced yourself that you're happy enough right now. Or maybe in the middle of your chronic Netflix binges, drinking after work on most nights, withdrawing yourself from meaningful human conversation, maybe to yourself, quietly, you start to wonder, is this all there is? Am I just broken? You are worth more than that. You were not born into this world to go through all that you have gone through, to sit here and just hope that things will get better. Seize it. Your time is now. That joy that you want, you can have it. That body you want, Go create it. That dream you've had all your life, the one you put on the back burner to do the right thing, go live it. That spouse of yours that you want to reconnect with, open your mouth and make it happen. The bad news is only you have the power to get out of your own way. Nobody can do it for you. The good news is you don't have to wait for any time or anyone. Decide right now, in this moment, that enough is enough and take one small step toward the person you were born to be. Don't wait for life to happen to you. Make your life happen for you. Imagine you're a block of ice at 0 degrees Fahrenheit, frozen in place, stuck, and wanting nothing more than to reach 32 degrees and beyond so you can become water, powerful, flowing, and free. So you dive into the world of personal development. You read the books, you listen to the podcasts, you go to the seminars. Maybe you get the courage to go to therapy or to see a doctor. You get warmer and warmer, 10 degrees, 15 degrees, 20 degrees. But somewhere around 25 degrees, you feel stuck, exhausted, burned out. You do your affirmations, you exercise, you eat right, yet you feel blind to the progress that you've made despite the years of effort that you have put in. It feels like you're still at 0 degrees. But is it that 1 degree from 31 to 32 that makes the state change from ice to water? No, it's the latent potential energy that accumulates as you add heat to the ice cube that eventually breaks through at 32 degrees. That work you've put in has greatly benefited you. But the work that it took you to go from 0 to 25 is not the same work that it takes to go from 25 to 32. It takes a new method, it takes a new mentality, it takes a mentor. I'm Dr. K, your emotional health mentor. Stop chasing joy. Begin living in wonder. I believe in your greatness.